Summer, because summer was the last time I visited since like 5 years.
This summer?
It was something. يعني. First time in 5 years, I felt I'm me. I went back to my true self, my family, okay, I grew up in Saudi Arabia, but the time I used to spend in summer, we used to spend like 3 to 4 months. Like we used to be late to school every year. My mom would force us to. But then again, that's where I grew up, technically speaking, because my uncle is like very young, so he used to take me out with his friends and everything. I actually learned everything from them, So going back, walking in the streets and the same places I used to go to, and the life, the people, like النفوس الطيبة, like I thought that stopped existing. Yeah. It's very different.
Do you feel belonging to Syria?
Definitely.
Does it get you emotional?
A lot, because I'm like a very patriotic person. Yeah, I put my homeland above any. Yeah, actually, like my main plan is to go back when I'm done here. Hopefully, inshallah.
How would you describe Syria to someone who's never been there?
If someone you'll spend the first month shocked at how everyone acts like they've known you for years, wherever you go. And you'll be shocked too when you see how many different religious opinions there are and how they're intertwined into one, You never have like communities of people that might meet and might not. Everyone's just, meshed into one. That's the main thing that kind of sort of saved Syria, kept it standing, because of that issue. People didn't turn against each other because they've been living together this whole time.
What would you want to do for Syria? As in, everyone has life goals. Judging by how patriotic you are, I'm assuming one of your life goals is something related to giving back to Syria.
It's actually one of the main goals. My dream is to have Syria become a portal, a hub for business, for economy. Of course, I'm going to contribute with what I have a background of. And I'm glad there are things happening right now, like construction, exhibitions, and all to rebuild damage. And I want to bring in some stuff that even weren't there before the crisis, like dental exhibitions, conferences. I would like to try and implement that over there.
What is one thing you would change about the way you were raised?
I wish I had stuck to something particular. Because I like since I was a child, I wanted to do everything. Like billiards, taekwondo. Actually, all sports. Like the only sport I was actually I went into like slightly onto the next level and was basketball, because of Syria. It's more famous than like soccer over there. But then again, like because I tried everything, it's nice. Like I have a background about many sports, many activities, many things. I read about a lot. I have a good amount of knowledge about everything, but there isn't something I actually stuck to. So, like what I feel now is something that will stick is dentistry.
What advice would you give to 15-year-old you?
I guess just take it easy. Okay. Cool down. Spend those years because there's a lot more yet to come. Responsibilities are coming, whether you like it or not. That's like inevitable. But then again, like I was always ahead of my age in terms of responsibility and taking everything like seriously and stuff. So I missed out on not all the fun, but some of it.
Why were you like this?
It's because I am the eldest grandson, and from my mom's side, the only male grandson, and in our community, I see it as right, but I was put into this place where I imagined myself, or I was actually feeling guilty if I had fun, slightly in a sense. I had to be more rational. I always felt I had like everything I would. If it was an activity we were supposed to do, it was a place, a thing we were supposed to do. I've done stupid stuff, but a lot of things I missed out on, which weren't that bad. I didn't do because I thought too rationally about it. Yeah.
What makes you happy?
Ouch. I don't want to be cliche. This is very tough. كان عن جد كتير سؤال شو اسمه. Well, I guess that me and my mom are best friends, so it makes it so easy for me to be open with her, and then again makes birha easier. And that's actually one of her thoughts. Like, she does it on purpose. Like, we've discussed it, and she tells me that also us as parents, it's our job to make our birr easier for our children. And we're like, my mom's a very close friend. Very.
What's your favorite thing about yourself?
About myself? I guess it's that I have good control of myself, of my decisions, of my like, I've learned in the past couple of years, I've learned how to actually, you can call it, tame myself. In terms of decisions, in terms of teaching myself how to do things, in terms of quitting things. So yeah, I guess so. It's actually like one of the things I've been trying to learn and achieve. It's called self-discipline. I guess I actually believe that's the key for success.
Do you think you have to be ruthless to be successful?
No, I don't believe that. Because that success that you'll achieve would be the success you imagine, or the success the community draws up for you. But the success that matters to you would be the one that you put together or define when you listen to all those people inside talking. Allow yourself to give mistakes. Allow yourself comfortably, with zero guilt. Consider the mistake you've done, but have no guilt whatsoever. You include that, I'm killing you.
If you could write a book, what would you call it?
Book. I don't think I would ever write a book. I'd actually find talking better at conveying my message.
Alright, if you made a documentary, what would you call it?
Not a documentary either.
Alright, if you published a biography
it would be like
video.
myself talking to an audience.
Okay, if you had a lecture, what would you call it?
Self-discipline.
There we go, thank you.
Because as I said earlier, I believe it's not easy, and I'm not saying I have achieved it. I have progressed, but if you do achieve self-discipline, it unlocks everything for you.
What's your name?
Talal Hamad Bassam Mastati.
Thank you so much. How was that?
Wallah, I actually
Super fun, isn't it?
I admire your way.
Oh, thank you. Do you consider your